What's up? What's up? Hey y'all, this is Ashley with Denmark Properties. Just wanted to chime in and kind of tell you how I balance what I do. So many people ask me, Ash, how do you balance your life? How are you a mother? How are you a wife? How are you a business owner? How do you find time to do all of those things? Truth is, honestly, sometimes I don't have time, but I try to make it my focus. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up at 5:15 in the morning. I do things for being a mother. I get the kids ready. I have my devotion. I read the Bible. I do things first. Well, I actually read the Bible, have my devotion, say my prayer, jump in the shower, get the kids clothes, make sure they're lined up and ready for them, and then I wake them up. That's usually my normal routine. I stay about 45 minutes away from my office, so I have to wake up that early, not because I want. I wake up that early not because I want to wake up that early. It's because I need to wake up that early. If I don't get my mind right before I wake up the kids, I automatically know I'm not having a good day, hands down. So I get up that early to make sure that I get myself together. So after that, it's all about the family. We have fun in the morning. Sometimes it's very stressful because we need to get out the house really quick. Once we have everything, we split up. Antonio takes either two kids and I take the other, or I take the two babies and he takes the bigger kid. We usually find out where we're going the night before to understand which route and who's taking who. And then I know that at a certain time of the day, I am no longer a business owner. I am no longer, I can't say I'm no longer a wife, but I'm no longer a business owner. And I was explaining it to my daughter the other day because she wanted to know, well, who's going to pick me up from school today? And I had to tell her, it's mommy's job to make sure that she is available no matter what. If daddy's in the area, he'll pick you up. But it's mommy's job to make sure that no meetings are scheduled during the time of pickups. I need to be able to pick up both sets of kids. Well, three sets. Not three sets, but all three kids. There we go. I need to be able to pick up all three kids. And Antonio can do whatever he needs to do to finish working, to finish grinding for us and doing those things. But at 4 o'clock, I am a mother, okay? Now, I'm cooking dinner. We get home, I'm cooking dinner. We're doing fun activities. We're doing learning activities. We're reading books. I'm spending that quality time with them. And then at 8 o'clock, I'm back to being a wife and a business owner. So some people will see that sometimes I'm answering emails at 10 o'clock at night. And sometimes I absolutely won't, just in all honesty. I'll look at them and I'll respond to them the next day because I don't want people to feel like I'm obligated to answer because they emailed at 9 or 10 o'clock. My phone is set on Do Not Disturb at 7 o'clock. So a lot of things, if I'm not checking for it, it doesn't come through. So that's kind of where my balance is. At the end of the day, the good thing about the both of us working the business together is that we can tag team. And when I'm being the mother, I can rely on him to be the business owner, and vice versa. And how do we get our time? Being that we work together, we get our time, what we call that 9 to 5, that's our time together. So whether he's checking projects or meeting with contractors, we're constantly talking about every hour of the day, not intentionally, but because we're business partners. So we have to keep each other in the loop of what's going on, where we stand, what decisions are being made, making sure that we're doing them together and not separately. I tell a lot of people, they do other businesses with their spouses, and they're like, I'm going to start another business with my spouse. Okay, understand that even if you start that other business, remember what your strong points are. So if your spouse is better at accounting than you are, in whatever business you start, they need to be over that accounting piece. If you're better than marketing than your spouse, whatever business you do, you need to be a part of that marketing piece. That's your specialty. So that's how we balance. We both know our strengths and our weaknesses, and we try to stay in our lane unless we feel like someone could be a little bit more creative or do things a little different, and we'll throw our ideas, but it's not a dictatorship because we're working together. So if we don't understand, there's no arguments, there's no fussing, there's no fighting. Everybody gets to share, okay, why do you believe your way is the best? Why do you believe your way is the best? And if you can't come to an understanding, then you get a third party in that can say, okay, well, let's do this way. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe it's not. Maybe one person on is the best. But that third person is usually unbiased, and they can help with sorting out what's the best thing to do. All right? So that's how I balance my life. Like literally right now, I picked up one kiddo. She's in the bed asleep. It is 5:15, and I'm headed to get the other two. Traffic looks heavy, but I should get there in time because that's my job. And then we'll cook, we'll have fun, we'll play outside, we'll read a book, we'll go to bed, but we'll take a bath, then we'll go to bed. And we'll start it all over again. So balance is important, knowing your times. If you're supposed to be the one, if you're the wife and you're supposed to be the one that gets the kids or whatever you do, don't be late all the time. Don't rely on the other person to do it. It's your responsibility to do it. Make it happen. All right?